Hello, everybody. Hello, welcome to tonight's RuPaul's Drag Race live online quiz. I am super excited about this. I've been looking forward to this quiz for a while now. How is everybody? I thought I wanted to start the live stream a little bit earlier because we've got a lot of teams playing tonight. So I wanted to give everyone enough time to ask any questions. I'm here. I am your host tonight. My name is Joshua. And I'll be your quiz master tonight. For all of you eager viewers and early starters, the quiz code for tonight is RuPaul, all capital letters. So you will have received instructions in your email about how to access the quiz platform, but I will go over everything, so don't you worry about that. I've seen a few people have come in already and are joining us. I am super excited about tonight. I have been wanting to do this quiz for a while. So up until about 1:30, which is when the live stream officially starts, I'm going to be here just kind of trying to manage everything while we begin, but I am here for anyone who wants to ask any questions. There is a prize, Matthew, and I will definitely explain that as we go. Who do I want to win in season 12? That's a very good question. Jade Hall is my winner. She's definitely my winner. What about you? Who is everyone else's winner for season 12? I think it's probably going to come down to Gigi and Jada, but very interested to see if anyone else has any favourites that they want to win. Jada, Crystal, Gigi, of course. What a brilliant cast this year, though. And what a strong top 3. Very, very excited. So yes, welcome everybody. This is the second themed quiz that we've hosted in our weekly quiz series. We have done a few quizzes over the past few weeks. We do a few, which I'll kind of explain through, but this is the second kind of niche themed quiz that we've done. Last Friday, we did our Harry Potter live online pub quiz. Obviously, this week is RuPaul's Drag Race. We did try and time it, so it was like the day before the finale, but we didn't quite calculate it right. So we're a week ahead. The quiz code is RuPaul, all capital letters, if you are joining us. So I think the first thing I want to say, QuizWhip is a new quiz series that we are hosting in lockdown, hopefully trying to entertain as many people as we can and test people's trivia. We've got a lot of teams joining us tonight. I think we've sold about 75 tickets, which is definitely the most that we've sold in there for a quiz. So do bear with us as we try and navigate through the quiz, and please be nice. If you're watching this, you've obviously already found a link to the live stream. Around 7:30, I'll kind of go through all of the proper instructions because that's when we've told people that the live stream will start. But in the meantime, I'll try and answer any questions that you have kind of right now for you people who are in a little bit earlier. One thing I also want to say tonight is our team is a man down. Usually there's 2 of us who kind of man it, as in one of us is a quiz host and the other is kind of tech support and kind of answering any questions on Facebook and things like that. But he's not feeling very well, so it's me on my own. So do bear with me if there are any issues as I try and host and accept you all and score everybody. Do bear with us. The sections, what do you mean by sections? But I definitely can kind of help you. But I'll definitely go through all of the instructions in more detail after 7:30. But I'll definitely answer any questions here as well. All of the instructions are in your email inbox, so do check your spam if you can't find it, or just search for QuizWhip and maybe it'll come up. But like I said, I'll go through everything in a bit. The categories, yes, I can. I was just about to. So there are 5 rounds tonight. The first round is the queens. So these are just questions about your favorite queens. They're quite broad and it's quite a big scope, but that's questions about the queens. The second round is memorable quotes. So we'll tell you a quote and we want to know who said it. The third round is all about the challenges. So questions about specific challenges throughout the series and stuff like that. And the fourth and the fifth are my favorite rounds. So the fourth round is lip syncs and performances. And the fifth round, to end us off tonight, is Snatch Game. So they're the rounds tonight. There's a bit of kind of mix in between, but we wanted some way to kind of segment it throughout the night. We will have a short break after round 3 as well. People just top up their drinks or kind of go to the toilet or anything like that. But yes, those are the rounds. If you're just joining us, the quiz code is RuPaul, all capital letters. Again, and we'll go through kind of everything in a bit, but for those who are joining and have joined the platform already, there's a few things that I just want to kind of recommend. So the first one is just don't close your browser, don't leave the quiz in any way, because you might have issues rejoining. You might miss out on a few questions while you try and reconnect, and you might just not make your experience very nice if you do accidentally refresh or leave. Try not to do that. If you're playing on a mobile device as well, don't let your screen go to sleep because you might have some of the same issues there. Try and keep it awake. Don't play in incognito mode. Play normal mode if you can, because there's a good chance that kind of the kind of cookies that we use and stuff for the quiz might just forget you halfway through if you're in incognito mode, and you might lose all your points. So don't play in incognito mode. And the last thing as well is just turn off any ad blockers or anything like that, which might affect it in some way. We haven't had any issues with that, but we do just want to recommend it just in case. We want to make sure that your experience is nice and lovely. Is anybody having a beverage tonight? I am on the gin and tonic. I thought it was a very apt drink for tonight. Dun, 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 dun. What has everyone's favorite episode been this season? Very interested to know that. You will get 30 seconds to answer every question, Charlotte. So you'll get 30 seconds to answer the question. You can change your answer as many times within that time, but it'll be your last answer that you submit that is scored. Dump it, phenomenal, Phil. Yes, very good. I think my favorite episode was just the premiere episode. Never seen a stronger premiere episode in all of Drag Race history, I think. And I'm That Bitch has been my shower song for about 3 months running. Elliot. Okay. Well, if you kind of proper refresh, have a hard refresh, and then try and rejoin. Obviously, we haven't started yet, so there's not too much issue. You can use the same team name as long as you use the same unique code, which kind of assigns it to you. That's not a problem. So I'm just accepting everyone as they come in now. So do kind of wait if you have joined and you're waiting to be accepted. If you are joining us, the quiz code is RuPaul, all capital letters. If you haven't been accepted yet, it might just be that I'm just getting around to it. We've got a lot of people playing, so just bear with us. Do bear with us. There are a few people who've tried to join a few times. But hopefully we won't have any issues tonight. If you have any kind of technical questions about kind of joining the platform, if you're having any issues, the best place is to get in touch with us on Facebook, just so it's kind of, we can go into a bit more detail there and we can give you a bit more of a one-to-one response, rather than the YouTube chat. But if there's any questions, you can just ask me and I'll try my best to help. So like I said, do bear with me tonight. We usually have two of us kind of manning the quizzes, but he's not feeling well at all, so he's had to go to bed. So it's just me on my own, so do bear with us. Please be nice. Yeah, the quiz code is RuPaul, all capital letters. I'm liking some of these team names, guys. Very good work. Yes, RuPaul, all capital letters, is the quiz code. Katya was robbed is a team name. I like that. Katya's Queen. There's a lot of Katya fans, of course. So like that, I will go into a bit more detail about how our quizzes work after past, where hopefully as many people who are joining us tonight will have already joined. I know you guys are eager and early, but that's what I like to see. Trivia K Bonet is a brilliant team name. Good work. That's a brilliant one. So yes, I've just kind of mentioned to a few people, please don't play on incognito mode because you might come up with some issues with the platform remembering you. The code name for the game is RuPaul, all capital letters. Thank you for joining us. Plastic Bag, I like that name as well. Lots of good team names. Yeah, once you've joined the quiz platform, don't close your browser, don't leave the quiz, anything like that. You just might have issues rejoining, which we don't want, of course. And even if you do manage to rejoin, you might miss out on a few questions while you're trying to reconnect. So it's best to try and keep your phone awake. Don't let it go to sleep. You know, turn off any ad blockers or anything like that. Don't play in incognito mode. Because we want you to have the best experience tonight. So yeah, this is the second themed quiz that we've hosted. Last week we had our Harry Potter quiz, which was very interesting. Again, we had a lot of teams playing last week, and we had some issues that we have now fixed, but we did have some issues. If you're watching this, you've already found a link to the live stream. If you've bought a ticket, you will have been sent a link to the quiz portal where you'll submit all your answers for all of the questions, along with your unique player code, which you need to play. So the quiz code is, like I've said, RuPaul, all capital letters. And I'm looking for some good team names tonight as well. There's no prize for a good team name, but I just enjoy it. It makes my night while I'm marking all your answers. I am manning the fort on my own tonight. Like I said, usually we have another person helping us out, but it is just me tonight. So do bear with me if there are any issues, and I will try my best to help you all out. But we're just here to give you a nice evening, give you a bit of Friday night entertainment for the long weekend ahead. And even if you do have any issues with the platform, you can still play along. There is a prize for team number 1, but we also put everyone in for a bit of a prize draw, which I'll kind of explain. So even if you don't kind of be able to answer every question because you're struggling to get into the platform and stuff, you're still in with a chance of winning, and you'll still have a great night. And if you just found the live stream and you're just watching along and want to just play on pen and paper on your own, that's absolutely fine as well. You just won't be in with a chance of winning a prize, but it's the taking part that counts. I don't even have anyone else to make a drink for me while I'm hosting as well, so I might have to pause halfway through a question just to pour myself another drink. But hopefully you'll be understanding, because there's always time for a cocktail. Who is everyone's favourite character? Not characters. Favourite queens. I want to know who's your favourite drag green, queen. Bianca, she's obviously a fan favorite. Elliot, I don't know why. Maybe just leave it a few seconds while there's a bit of a connection. But if you are having issues, it might be worth just maybe refreshing and trying again, because we have accepted everyone who's joined. Like I said, do try and play in incognito mode. Do try and turn off your ad blockers. Don't let your screen go blank or anything like that. You might just have some issues. But I'll explain all of those as I go through as well. Oh, Quiz Cracker, that's a good name as well. I like that one. Yeah, yep, good one, Colin. Right, let's accept as many people as we can. We've got a lot of tickets sold tonight. I think we sold over 75 tickets. So we will see how it goes. But like I said, even if you don't manage to properly, if you have any issues throughout the quiz and the platform and stuff like that, you will still have a good night, I assure you. And you're still in with a chance of winning a prize. So do bear with me tonight. I am on my own. And hopefully you'll be nice and understanding. I did have a good opening line for you all as I joined, but then I joined a bit earlier when there was only like 9 people. But maybe I'll bring it out in a bit before we actually start. Team Crystal. Are you Team Crystal then? I personally are Team Jada. She's my winner this year. I know there's a very good chance that Gigi may win, but Jada is my winner this year. I don't know how about anybody else. Team Jada all the way. Yes, that's what I like to hear. Okay, so obviously people are still joining, but I'll go over some of the rules and explain how to play. And I'm here if we have any questions. We'll probably start the quiz at around 45 minutes, so 7:45, just so we give people who are running a little bit late a bit of time just to join us, and if there's anybody who's having any issues with the platform because their browser has been weird or whatever, then we've got time to try and fix it for you. Scarlett, what I would recommend is if you give everything a bit of a hard refresh, I'd even recommend going to play.quizwhip.co.uk/new, and that should reset everything for you. So try again after that. And hopefully that should solve it. But if you do have any more issues, it might be best just to ask us on Facebook, where we can give you a bit more of a one-to-one solution, but we're here to help you. The code is RuPaul, all capital letters. So yeah, like I said, this is the second themed quiz that we've done. Last Friday, we did our Harry Potter quiz, which again, very well in terms of people joining. But we did have some issues during the quiz, which will not happen tonight. If you're watching this, you've already found a link to the live stream. Brilliant. If you've bought a ticket, you've been sent a link to the quiz portal where you'll submit all your answers. And you'll also have been sent your unique player code. The quiz code, like I said, is RuPaul, all capital letters. So enter that, enter your unique player code, and then enter a fun team name. Judy Jetson Hooker, that's a good team name as well. 2 Piece and a Biscuit, I like that one. We'll probably start at about 1:45. So there's still a chance for you to grab a drink, freshen up for whatever reason, and do that. Just so we give people a chance to join who are running late, and if you're having any issues, we've got a chance to kind of try and fix as many of those as possible. But it looks like, well, it should be that everyone is kind of joined fine. but I'll go over some of the troubleshooting stuff if you're having any issues, because some computers just don't like the platform that we use for some reason. But even if you don't manage to join, you'll still have a chance of winning some prizes and stuff like that. So you'll still have a good night, I promise you. So all the instructions for joining have been sent to your inbox. So do check your spam if you cannot. So there are 5 rounds tonight. We have round 1, which is the queens. That's questions all about your favorite queens, memorable queens. Round 2 is memorable quotes, which is where we'll give you a quote and we want to know who said that. Round 3 is challenges, so all about challenges. Round 4 is lip syncs and performances. 1 second, I'm just trying to help somebody join who seems to be having some issues. And then round 5 is Snatch Game, just to end us off. And we'll have a bit of a break in between challenges and lip syncs and performances as well. I will read the question aloud on the live stream here before it will appear on your screen. There is about a 4-second lag on YouTube, which I'll try to account for. But it might be worth just kind of refreshing the live stream if you find there's a significant lag. So I'm just here accepting everybody. I know a few people are just having some issues joining us. So we'll try and get those fixed. You'll have 30 seconds to try and answer the question and press answer question. You can change your answer as many times as you like before the timer is up, but it is your last answer. That's the only one that is scored. Spelling is not an issue. So even if you're not great at spelling, that's okay. As long as we can understand your answer, you'll still get scored. You will get 10 points for every correct answer, and you'll receive an extra 5 points if you were the fastest. So it's all about fast answers as well. And there are a few prizes up for grabs tonight as well. So the winner of the quiz overall is going to win a £20 Redbubble voucher, where you can hopefully get some good drag race branded merch and stuff. But if you do win, we have found that sometimes we can change out for an Amazon voucher or anything like that for the same value. Or if you've got a drag queen that has a shop and they are offering vouchers as well, we can offer you that as well. We also have chosen a random position on the leaderboard, and if you come in that position, you will also win a £10 voucher as well. So there's a good chance that even if you're not kind of coming top every time, you still got a chance of winning something. So still accepting a few people. There's a few kind of late joiners who are joining. So we'll try and accept those as quickly as possible. So do bear with me whilst I accept everybody. Like I said, I am on my own tonight. Usually we have a bit of a team, but he's not feeling very well. So it's just me on my own tonight. So do bear with me. And hopefully I'll be a good host for you. So a few other things to say. So like I said, once you have joined the quiz, please don't close your browser or leave the quiz in any way. You might have any issues rejoining. Don't play in incognito mode because you might miss out on a few questions while you reconnect. Turn off your ad blockers if possible because they might interfere with the platform as well. And an extra note, if you're playing on your mobile, please try and keep your phone awake. Don't let it go blank or go to sleep because you might have issues with joining as well there. I'm just saying this, so hopefully people will still have a good experience. But like I said, even if you miss out on some of the platform stuff, you'll still have a good night. You still will be on the chance of winning some prizes as well. Because we do have the prize for the winner. We have the prize for if you come a random leaderboard position, which I'll explain in a second. But we also put everyone in with a bit of a random draw, and you will win a £5 voucher as well. Just so even if there are people who bought a ticket and can't join the platform for any reasons, you are still in with a chance of winning, and you can still have a good night as well. So don't worry about that. There aren't actually going to be some spoilers tonight, so a spoiler alert is in effect. But that's kind of a given, really, isn't it? Also, to clarify, so all of the questions tonight are going to relate to RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars, and RuPaul's Drag Race UK. So there are the 3 series that we're basing the questions on tonight. If there's a question that's specifically around one particular version of those, then it will clarify. But if it doesn't, just assume it's across all of those 3 core series. Obviously, now that the RuPaul's Drag Race series is expanding, there's obviously Drag Race Thailand and Drag Race Canada now. They're now under the RuPaul's Drag Race brand, so we're not including them tonight. We're just having questions based on Drag Race UK, and Drag Race All-Stars. And also just to let you know about the other quizzes that we've got coming up. So we do have a weekly charity quiz every Wednesday. So all the tickets through there, all the profits go to NHS Charities Together. That's just our way of raising a bit of money for charity as well. Tickets range from £1, £3, £5 to £10, based on just what you can afford. So do join us next Wednesday if you enjoy tonight. And then every Friday we have a themed quiz. So next Friday we have our Disney and Pixar quiz, and then the Friday after that we have our Friends quiz. But every Sunday we also have a free quiz. So quizzes all around. So this Sunday we have our Movies Through the Decades free quiz, and then the Sunday after that we have Music from the Noughties. So if you liked tonight, there are free quizzes, and there's still prizes up for grabs as well for joining then. So do join us if you like tonight. So we're gonna give people maybe 5 minutes more, because I think everyone who's had issues are in now, which is good. Like I said, if you do have any issues, please do let us know on Facebook, where we can try and best help you. But I am on my own tonight, so I'll try my best. But like I said, even if you have any issues, you're still in with a chance of winning. Like I said, don't play in incognito mode. Try and turn off your ad blockers if possible, because they might have some issues. And do people like my background tonight? I thought I'd be in the workroom. I don't have like an entrance line, but I like it. If you're joining us, the quiz code is RuPaul, all capital letters. And you will have been sent your unique player code in your email as well. So I think people are still joining us, so give us a few minutes. Do grab yourself a drink. I've already drank my drink now, so I'm going to have to pour another one before we start. So yes, RuPaul, all capital letters. That's the quiz code for tonight. I am both your quiz host and your tech support and the scorer as well. So I'm balancing a lot of plays tonight. So please just be a little bit nicer than maybe you would be as I try and help you all. But everyone is in with a chance of winning some prizes. Like I said, if you come first place, you'll get a £20 voucher. If you come in a random leaderboard position, which is position number 27, if you come 27th, you will win a £10 voucher. And everyone is in with a chance of winning the £5 voucher as well. So everyone, if you bought a ticket, your email address is in the random prize draw for winning a £5 voucher as well. So that's there for those people who are just playing for fun, and maybe you're not getting every question right, but we still need to be in a chance of winning. Everyone should be accepted now. So if you're still waiting, if like I said, your phone went to sleep, maybe try and refresh and try and join again. And then hopefully we can let you in. If you tried a few times and you're still having a few issues, do maybe try a different browser, because that usually helps as well. There's people's phones have different setups, and there might be some apps that are kind of conflicting with the platform as well. So we're trying to kind of accommodate for as many people as possible, but there's obviously likely going to be some issues with some people. People playing for fun, you're playing for win. That's what I like to hear. We've got some great team names tonight. I go through them all. There's like 75 teams, but I like, what do I like? I like Pandemic. That's a good drag queen name. I like that. Michelle Quizage is a good one. Something Right. I like that one. 2 Meter Quistance. I like that one as well. The Girls of Dragometry. I like that one. Dusty was robbed. Don't hear that very often. Right, so in a few minutes, we are going to start the quiz. There are 5 rounds: the Queens, memorable quotes, challenges, lip syncs and performances, and Snatch Game. You can't see my fingers with this filter. There we go. So 5 rounds. You'll have 30 seconds to answer every question. You can change your answer as many times before the timer is up, but it's your last answer that is scored. You get 10 points for every correct answer, but you also get a 5-point bonus if you were the fastest team. Spelling is not an issue. As long as we can understand your answer will be scored. And like I said as well, we will have a short break after round 3, where people can just kind of grab another drink and all of that good stuff. So like I said, if you there's a few things to try if you're having some issues. I think most people are in okay. I think some people's phone went to sleep and they're having some issues. But if you're still having issues, go to play.quizwhip.co.uk/new. That should just completely reset your browser. And then try again. If that still doesn't work, try in another browser, because that might help you out. But then also do just check if you have any kind of ad blockers on, or if you are playing in incognito mode, turn that off as well, because that might be causing some issues for you. Right, I think we are going to start. Does anyone have any questions? Is everybody ready? Is everybody playing to win? Because that's what I like to hear. It is a competition. This is not RuPaul Drag Race Live Online Quiz Best Friends Race. This is a quiz. Before we start, I'm going to grab myself another gin and tonic because I've drank that through that introduction. Too ready. That's exactly what I like to hear. That's the enthusiasm that I want in a drag race quiz. It looks like a few people, maybe their phone went to sleep and they're retrying. So, but you can rejoin at any time in the quiz as well. So it's not as if when we start, then you can't join again. So yes, we have a prize for the #1 position on the leaderboard. We have a prize for 27th. And we have a random prize that everyone is in with a chance of winning as well if you bought a ticket. So, just to clarify again, if you do have any more technical issues, especially now that I'm starting the quiz, do let us know on Facebook rather than on the YouTube chat, because that's probably the best way that I can try and help you. I am on my own tonight. I'm just going to say for the 16th time that the person who usually helps me with it is not feeling very well, so he's gone to bed. So it's just me tonight. But I will try my best to give you all a fun Friday night, ready for the long weekend. And we are ready to start with round 1, which is the Queen. So questions all about the Queens in RuPaul's Drag Race. Is everybody ready? Don't get something wrong. I like it. So, question number 1. What I want to know is, who was the first queen to enter the workroom in the first ever series? Who was the first queen to enter the workroom in the first ever series? You've got 30 seconds. Let me know. Who was the first queen to enter the workroom in a RuPaul's Drag Race? Who was it? Who was the first queen? Like I said, spelling doesn't matter too much as long as we can understand your answer. You've got 10 seconds left. Who was the first queen to enter the workroom in the first ever series? And your time is up. The correct answer is Chanel. Chanel was the first queen to enter the room. A lot of people guessed Angina. Tammy Brownie and Flowers. No, it was Chanel. Chanel is a very interesting queen. I hated her at first, but now I've definitely drawn to appreciate her as a drag queen. It was Chanel. Just accepting everybody's answers. Like I said, you get 10 points for every correct answer, and you get a 5-point bonus if you were the fastest. So who was the fastest? The fastest there was Michelle Visage's breasts. Good work. Okay, question number 2. Who was the first queen with the surname Davenport to compete on the show? Who was the first queen with the surname Davenport to compete on the show? You've got 30 seconds. Lots of Davenports that joined the show across the 12 series. But who was the first one with the surname Davenport? You have 15 seconds left. I like it when I start these quizzes, the live chat just goes dead because everyone is dead set on answering a question as fast as possible. First queen with the surname Davenport to compete on the series. Your time is up. The correct answer there was Sahara. Sahara Davenport from season 2. She was the first queen with the surname Davenport to compete on the show. 10 points for a correct answer and a 5-point bonus if you were the fastest. Lots of people getting that right. Lots of people knew it was Sahara Davenport. A few people not spelled it right, but that's completely okay. As long as you can understand your answer, you still get a scoring point. Sahara Davenport is the correct answer. A few people guessing Kennedy. She was 7 seasons in. Definitely not the first. Sahara was the correct answer. There's a few Davenports. There's Honey Davenport. There's Akira Chanel Davenport. Obviously Kennedy and Sahara as well. The fastest team there was a fever and a dry cough. I don't think. I like it. Okay, question number 3. Which queen refers to herself as a glamour toad? Which queen refers to herself as a glamour toad? You've got 30 seconds. Which queen refers to herself as a glamour toad? You've got 15 seconds left. Yes, I would tongue pop, but I just can't because I wish I could, but I cannot. Which queen refers to herself as a glamour toad? Got 5 seconds left. And your time is up. The correct answer there was Ginger Minge. Ginger Minge refers to herself as a glamour toad. Ginger Minge is a character that why do I keep calling them characters? Not characters. Ginger Minge. Definitely liked her in season 7. Did I like her in All Stars 2? I don't think so. But still a good queen nonetheless. And definitely a glamour toad. That's I like it. Lots of people getting that one right. A few people getting Silky Ganache or Stacey Lee Matthews, but no, it was Ginger Minge. I will also accept Ginger or any variation of Ginger Minge as well. The fastest team there, so a 5-point bonus for you, was 2 Piece and a Biscuit. All right, moving on to the next question. Which queen came to the season 5 finale dressed in black and white, inspiring a season 8 runway challenge? Which queen came to the season 5 finale dressed in black and white, inspiring a season 8 runway challenge? You have 30 seconds. Who was it? Which queen came to the season 5 finale dressed in black and white, inspiring a season 8 runway challenge? Again, another very, very well-known, very talented and polished queen. And your time is up. The correct answer there is Detox. Detox was the one to come to the season 5 finale dressed in black and white, inspiring the season 8 challenge. The change for you. It may be that your phone just went to sleep for a second, or your phone had an issue. So hopefully it'll catch up with itself. It looks like it did change for everybody else, but not to worry if it takes you a few seconds to just rejoin us. Correct answer there was Detox. Who was the fastest team? Let's have a look. Fastest team there to get the 5-point bonus was fastest team there was quiz across the board. Okay, question number 5. Which queen was the one to wear the iconic ornacia headpiece when they entered the workroom in season 6? Which queen was the one to wear the iconic ornacia headpiece when they entered the workroom in season 6? You have 30 seconds. Which queen was the one to wear the iconic ornacia headpiece? You got 30 seconds, about 20 seconds left now. Oh, Miss Jenny is a nice one tonight. Oh, I love that. Absolute. I can't eat drink. And your time is up. The correct answer there was, of course, vivacious. Vivacious was the correct answer. Again, lots of people getting that pretty spot on. Vivacious. But who was the team to get it the fastest? Let's have a look. I did enjoy Ornacia's little cameo this season, on season 12. Vivacious is the correct answer. Just marking everyone's answers now. The fastest team there to get the 5-point bonus was 2-piece and a biscuit. Again, very good work. Okay, moving on to question number 6. Which queen dressed as a couture Tweety bird in season 10's Feather Runway? Which queen dressed as a couture Tweety bird in season 10's Feather Runway? You have 30 seconds to let me know. What gin is it? It's a mouthy gin. I've not tried this one before. You can't really see it. There we go. I feel like a beauty vlogger. Which queen dressed as a couture Tweety bird in season 10's Feather Runway? You have 10 seconds left to give me an answer. This is a very good runway. This is maybe one of my, it's definitely top 15 kind of runway looks for me. Your time is up, and the correct answer is Asia O'Hara, or Asia O'Hara, however you like to pronounce it. Asia O'Hara is the correct answer. Again, lots of people. A few people guessing Monique Hart or Monet Exchange. That's not correct, but a good guess nonetheless. Asia O'Hara is the correct answer. Which team was the fastest? Let's have a look. So you remember you get a 10-point. You get 10 points for every correct answer. And you do get a 5-point bonus if you were the fastest. So that's how you climb up the leaderboard. The fastest team there was Michelle Visage breasts. Another fast answer there. Question number 7. What animal mask did Alaska wear when she first entered the workroom in season 5? What animal mask did Alaska wear when she first entered the workroom in season 5? You got 30 seconds. What animal mask did Alaska wear when she first entered the workroom in season 5? She did wear a few more throughout her season. So which one did she wear when she entered the workroom? What animal mask did Alaska wear when she first entered the workroom in season 5? And your time is up. The correct answer was a horse. She wore a horse mask. Another point I just want to tell people, if you do accidentally get kicked out because your phone goes to sleep or your browser has any issues, if you rejoin, you will have to rejoin under a different team name because it'll think the team name is taken. But as long as you use the unique player code that you've been given, your points will add up. So you won't kind of half your points if you join halfway through. So don't worry too much about that. It was a horse mask. Lots of correct answers here. A few people guessing lion. I think she wore that in the makeover challenge. But it was a horse mask that she wore. Who was the fastest team? The fastest team for that question was... Lots of people getting it right. It's taking me a while to just go through all the answers and mark you all. Which, like I said, usually would have our team to help us out, but it's just me, so I'm here to entertain you in between each question. But isn't that what a real pub quiz is about? The fastest team there was Just Kian. Oh, I hope you pronounce your name. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it. Next question. Which queen won the first ever reading mini challenge? Which queen won the first ever reading mini challenge? You've got 30 seconds. Which queen won the first ever reading mini challenge? You have 30 seconds. So yes, do try and, like I said, keep your phone away. Try not to let anything interfere with any kind of browser refreshing or anything like that, because you might be kicked out temporarily, but you can rejoin and your points will be added up. And like we said, everyone's in with a chance of winning some prizes tonight as well. So even if you don't come first place, because maybe you got kicked out for a bit, it's still all fine. So your time is up there. The correct answer is Jujubee. Jujubee was the first person to win the reading mini challenge. Jujubee is the correct answer. We are getting just a few messages from people who like the phone went blank and stuff, that they've been accidentally kicked out and trying to get back in. Everyone should have been accepted and kind of joined. So what I will say is try again under a different browser. Try and completely kind of recache, because it may have been that your phone's still trying to remember you. So there's nothing too much you can do about that. It's like I said, try and keep your phone awake and try and turn off anything that might be blocking it. But like I said, everyone is in with a chance of winning some prizes. So hopefully you'll still be here for entertainment. So the fastest team there, and a 5-point bonus, was Annalise Data Crew. Can't say I understand that name, but that's okay. Next question is, who is the oldest queen to have ever competed on RuPaul's Drag Race? Who is the oldest queen to ever have competed on RuPaul's Drag Race? You've got 30 seconds. Who is the oldest queen to ever have competed on RuPaul's Drag Race? Who is the oldest queen to have competed on RuPaul's Drag Race? Who is the oldest queen? You've got a few seconds left. And your time is up. The correct answer there is Charlie Hides. Charlie Hides is the correct answer. Tempest de Jour is not the correct answer. She is not too far behind, but Charlie Hides is the oldest queen competed. It was Charlie Hides. Again, like we said, spelling is okay, even if you misspell it a little bit. As long as they can understand your answer, you still get a scoring point. Who was the fastest with Charlie Hides? Let's have a look. Charlie Hides is a so I live in Manchester, and Charlie Hides is always performing in Manchester. Well, not at the moment, but she is always performing in Manchester, and I still haven't had a chance to go see her, but I would definitely like to. Charlie Hides is the correct answer there. To get 10 points for a correct answer and a 5-point bonus. Just Kian again was the fastest team, so extra points for you. And the last question in this round, before we move on to the next one, is which queen has the most challenge wins in a regular series? Which queen has the most challenge wins in a regular series? There's actually 2 correct answers here, and we will accept either one of them. Which queen has the most challenge wins in a regular series? Which queen has the most challenge wins in a regular series? You've got 10 seconds left. There is 2. You are right, Oliver. We will accept either one. And your time is the 2 correct answers is either Sharon Needles or Gigi Good, as she has now come through and taken the 4 challenge win in a series crown away from Sharon Needles, but we will accept either one. Sharon Needles and Gigi Good winning 4 answers, 4 teams. Yes, and you are correct, Shea Coulee as well. And we will accept these as well. So, who were the fastest team there? A lot of people guessing Bianca Del Rio, but she did only win 3. They're all coming through. We're just marking them all right now. But who was the fastest? We will see. The fastest team there was 2 Piece and a Biscuit. Again, they have very fast fingers to have had a few. So that is the end of that round. As we move on to the next round, which is memorable quote. So how that round is going to work is I'm going to give you a memorable quote, and I want to know who said it, or who said it first. So we have 10 quotes here, and I want to know who said these quotes. I'm going to try and not say it in the accent or the intonation to hopefully not give it away too much. The first memorable quote that I want to know who said this was, "I'm feeling my oats, let me feel my oats." So who said, "I'm feeling my oats, let me feel my oats"? Who said that? You've got 30 seconds. I'm feeling my oats, let me feel my oats. Ooh. Is anyone else on a nice pub quiz beverage tonight? We've been doing 3 quizzes a week, and I have a drink every one of those nights. So we'll see how old I look in a month's time. And your time is up there. The correct answer is Gia Gunn. Gia Gunn was the one to say, "I'm feeling my oats, let me feel my oats." You're a wine man. What wine are you on? White or red? I think that's an important question. Gia Gunn said that. "I'm feeling my oats, let me feel my oats." In response to Bianca Del Rio asking, "Are you in a Whitesnake video?" Which I don't really understand because I don't really know who Whitesnake is, but doesn't matter. Gia Gunn is the one who said, "I'm feeling my oats, let me feel my oats." And the fastest team there was lots of correct answers. It's just taking a second. The fastest team there with Gia Gunn was Michelle Visage with breasts. Again, very quick answers. So moving on to the next quote. I want to know, who the fuck is Heather? I just want to know. Who said, "Who the fuck is Heather? I just want to know"? You've got 30 seconds. Who the fuck is Heather? I just want to know. What's the DeLorean? It's another one of her best. Who the fuck is Heather? I just want to know. You got about 10 seconds left. Who the fuck is Heather? I just want to know. It is better with an accent, but I don't want to give it kind of too much away for you all. And your time is up. The correct answer there is Stacey Lane Matthews. Stacey Lane Matthews. Who the fuck is Heather? I just want to know. Who was, of course, an honorary Heather in the reunion. Stacey Lane Matthews was the correct answer. And the fastest team. Let's see, who was the fastest team? Stacey Lane Matthews with the correct answer, you get 10 points for every correct answer, and you get a 5-point bonus as well if you were the fastest. So the fastest team there with a 5-point bonus was Michelle Visage-Breast. Again, very good work. Okay, moving on to the next question. Who said, "I look spooky, but I'm really nice"? Who said, "I look spooky, but I'm really nice"? You got 30 seconds. I look spooky, but I'm really nice. I look spooky, but I'm really nice. I look spooky, but I'm really nice. What is everyone's team name? It'd be good to know in the chat. If you're an active chat person there, it'd be good to know what team you are. And your time is up. The correct answer is Sharon Needles. Sharon Needles is the correct answer. She said after her entrance, "I look spooky, but I'm really nice." A few people guessed Aiden Zane. I think it's a good guess, but it's not the right answer. Sharon Needles is the correct answer. Oh, I think a lot of people knew this one. Give it a second to mark them all. Sharon Needles. I look spooky, but I'm really nice. She's nice. She's one of my favorite queens in the series, I think. And it took me an embarrassingly long time to understand the pun in her name. Took me too long. Sharon Needles is the correct answer. So 10 points for a correct answer, and you get a 5-point bonus if you're the fastest. And the fastest again with Michelle Visage-Breast. Wow. Okay, so next question. Who said there are no accidents in fisting? Who said there are no accidents in fisting? You got 30 seconds. Who said there are no accidents in fisting? Who said there are no accidents in fisting? You have 5 seconds left. And your time is up. The correct answer there is Ms. Cracker. Ms. Cracker said there are no accidents in fisting. Caitlin, it might just be the lag. You might want to refresh the YouTube stream there. Don't refresh your platform, just refresh the YouTube screen, because it might just be the little bit of the delay that you've got. Ms. Cracker is the correct answer. There are no accidents in fisting. One of her best. I'm very excited about Ms. Cracker rejoining for All Stars 5. Definitely one of mine to watch, but all of them I want to watch, to be fair. What a great All Stars 5 it's going to be. Ms. Cracker is the correct answer. Who was the fastest? Is it going to be the same team again who gets the fastest? Let's see. Ms. Cracker is the correct answer. And the fastest team was, it was not Michelle Visage-Breast, but it was Candy Coma. A new fastest answer there. Okay, moving on to the next question. This might be an easy one. Who said there's always time for a cocktail? Or it's always time for a cocktail. Who said always time for a cocktail? You've got 30 seconds left. Who said there's always time for a cocktail? You have 2 seconds left. Who said it's always time for a cocktail? And your time is up. The correct answer is Mrs. Kasha Davis. Mrs. Kasha Davis said that. A few alterations in her name from some people, but as long as they can understand, you still get a scoring point. Don't worry. A few people say Miss Kasha Davis, but that's not right. But I'll still let you have a point anyway. Mrs. Kasha Davis is the correct answer. Who was the fastest team there. Let's have a look. Mrs. Kasha Davis. So, I think a very underrated queen on Drag Race. Season 7, highly underrated, lots of opportunity. Miss Kasha Davis could have been great, but she went home too early, in my opinion. Mrs. Kasha Davis. The fastest team there was Michelle Visage's breast. Again, wow, I am very impressed. Okay, moving on to the next question. Who said, I am the Nancy Drew of drag? Who said, I am the Nancy Drew of drag? You have 30 seconds left. Who said, I am the Nancy Drew of drag? Oof. I am sat on our floor at the moment, and my bottom is a little bit sore, so I'm just rearranging. Who said, I am the Nancy Drew of drag? I might change my my background after this round. Try and shake it up a bit. And your time is up. The correct answer there is Shangela. Shangela said, I am the Nancy Drew of drag. What I do recommend as well, even if you don't know the answer, I recommend putting something. If only just so you keep your phone awake and you're still kind of in the platform. Obviously, it doesn't matter too much, but it's just a good little thing to do. Even if you don't know the answer, I mean, you might have a good guess and you might win anyway. But who said I'm the Nancy Drew of drag? It was Shangela. You get 10 points for every correct answer and a 5-point bonus if you are the fastest team. Is it going to be Michelle Visage's breasts again? We will see. No, it is not. But who is it going to be? The fastest team there was Just Kian, another one who's had a few fastest answers, so good work. Next question, which I think is one of the harder ones. Who said, you know my alter ego is a stripper? Who said, you know my alter ego is a stripper? Who said that? You have 30 seconds. Who said, you know my alter ego is a stripper? 20 seconds left. Who said, you know my alter ego is a stripper? Few people have got it right. Maybe it was a lucky guess, maybe not. Who knows? Who said, you know my alter ego is a stripper? And your time is up. The correct answer there was Latrice Royale. That was a Latrice Royale quote. You know my alter ego is a stripper. And who doesn't love Latrice Royale? I mean, maybe me after All Stars 4, but we don't talk about All Stars 4 when it comes to Latrice Royale. Latrice Royale said that, quote, you know my alter ego is a stripper. Still, lots of people got this one right, so didn't catch all of you out. It was a bit of a harder one. And the fastest team there was, once again, Michelle Visage's breasts. I am very impressed. Okay, moving on to the next quote. Who said, when in doubt, show them your asshole? Who said, when in doubt, show them your asshole? You got 30 seconds. Maybe I should have put a disclaimer at the beginning of the quiz that there would be a little bit of foul language, but it's Drag Race. There's foul language. When in doubt, show them your asshole. You have 15 seconds left. Who said, when in doubt, show them your asshole? Few seconds left, and your time is up. The correct answer there is Katya. I believe she said this on the Born Naked runway in season 7. She had a big bend over, and she may have showed them her asshole. So that was Katya. A few people guessing Detox. I think that's a good guess. People were guessing Carmen as well. I mean, she did show her asshole as well in one of the best lip syncs in Drag Race history, I believe, to Paula Abdul. But the correct answer is Catcher. You get 10 points for every correct answer, and you get a 5-point bonus as well. So, who was the fastest team there with the answer Catcher? The fastest team with a 5-point bonus was, once again, Michelle Visage's breast. I am too impressed. Okay, next question. Who said, and this is the best quote of this whole round, who said, "I know you love me, baby, that's why you brought me here"? Who said, "I know you love me, baby, that's why you brought me here"? You've got 30 seconds, go. Who said, "I know you love me, baby, that's why you brought me here"? You have 15-ish seconds left. Who said, "I know you love me, baby, that's why you brought me here"? Few seconds left. What an iconic line. And your time is up. The correct answer there is, of course, Roxy Andrews. "I know you love me, baby, that's why you brought me here." That's not the tune, but never mind. What is everyone's favorite verse in Read You, Wrote You? I think the best performance in another Drag Race, probably, with the Frock Destroyers coming up with a close second. But what's everyone's favorite verse from Read You, Wrote You? Because they are all brilliant. It was Roxy Andrews. I think a lot of people got that one right. It's just taking me a little bit longer to mark you right. Of course, again, spelling is not an issue, so don't worry too much about getting all of the X's and everything. Just right. I mean, Catcher, yeah, is a good line as well. Good verse. But they are all amazing. That's one of my shower songs as well. The fastest team there was, is it no surprise again, it was Michelle Visage's breasts. Impressive. Okay, last question in this round. I want to know, who put 50p in Cheryl? I want to know who put 50p in Cheryl? You got 30 seconds. Since this got started, I've been trying to log into YouTube to leave this comment. It's not even exciting though. I've been quizzing, preparing, and typing tongue pop death drop. I like it. My opening line was going to be in a big opening. I was going to say, "Come on, season quiz, let's get sickening," and then do a death drop, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't bring myself to do it in the end. And your time is up. The correct answer is the Vivian. The Vivian said, "Who put 50p in Cheryl?" A few people guessing Bag of Chips, but that's not correct. The correct answer is the Vivian. Like I said, all of the questions tonight are across Drag Race UK, and All Stars. So there's a bit of a mix. Obviously, there's not a lot of questions to maybe ask on UK in comparison to the US one, but still worth putting in there. I also want to know as well how many people who are playing tonight are not from the UK. Obviously, that's where I am, here in Manchester. But who is not from the UK? I'd be very interested to know that. The Vivian was the correct answer, 10 points for everyone who got it right. But who was the fastest? Let's have a look. The fastest team, once again, was Michelle Visage's breasts. I am shooketh. All right. That was the end of that round. So what we're going to do is we're going to have one more round, and then we're going to have a short break. But before we do that, we're going to have one more round, which is all about challenges. Oh, so we do have a few people who are not from the UK. So someone from Ireland, someone from Norway, Isle of Man, Barcelona, in London, but Spanish originally. Cyprus, very interesting. I like it. We've gone international, everybody. We've gone viral. Okay, moving on to challenges. So these are questions all about challenges. It's a bit of a mix of everything, really, though. So again, 10 questions, and then we'll have a short break before we go on to lip syncs and performances, and then Snatch Game. And also, before we're going to break, I will also give you an update on the leaderboard, or at least kind of the top few teams. So, before we go on, I'm going to pour myself another gin, because it's hard to do that whilst I'm in the middle of a round. So, talk amongst yourselves. I've got my gin. I've got my berries in my gin, which I'm not changing because I don't have enough time to do that. I've got my fever tree all going in. And I'm done. So, moving on to the first question in round 3 for challenges. It's a multiple choice, so you only need to put the letters A, B, C, or D. I want to know, which of these queens has not won a reading mini challenge? Is it A, Trixie Mattel, B, Trinity the Tuck, C, Shangela, or D, Latrice Royale? I want to know, which of these queens has not won a reading mini challenge? Is it A, Trixie Mattel, B, Trinity the Tuck, C, Shangela, or D, Latrice Royale? I only need A, B, C, or D. Lovely jubbly. Which of these queens has not won a mini challenge? A, B, C, or D? About 10 seconds left. And your time is up. The correct answer is B, Trinity the Tuck. She's the only one not to have won a reading mini challenge across normal series and All Stars. Obviously, Trixie won All Stars, I believe. No, maybe she won Season 7. But Trinity the Tuck is the only one that has not won a reading mini challenge across normal series and All Stars. So we do have a few multiple questions tonight. So when they do happen, I will let you know. But I do only need the letters A, B, C, or D. You don't need to write the whole answer out. I've seen a few people who tried to write the answer out, but that's not what I need. You'll still get a scoring point, but if you do want to be fast, I only need A, B, C, or D. Obviously, the correct answer tonight for this question was B, Trinity the Tuck. Who was the fastest? Answer, I think it was, once again, Michelle Visage's breast. I am very impressed. Okay, moving on to the next question. I want to know, who won the first ever makeover challenge? In season 1, who won the first ever makeover challenge? You have 30 seconds. Who won the first ever makeover challenge? I do also want to say that even though maybe that there's one team who is winning a lot of fastest finger points, there is a lot of opportunity still in the top 3. So there's still a chance to get first place. But obviously, 27th you're also aiming for to win a prize. And your time is up. The correct answer there was Rebecca Glasscock. Who remembers her? Rebecca Glasscock is the answer there. She won the first ever makeover challenge back in season 1. And we don't really talk about that because that put BB and Angina on the bottom and it sent Angina home. And are we happy about that? No, we're not. Oh, not a lot of people got this one right. So if you're one of the few that got it right, you may have moved up a few places in the leaderboard. So there is a little bit of a 4-second lag for everybody, but you might want to refresh your YouTube stream if it's a little bit longer than that. But obviously the question does appear on everyone's screen at the same time, so you might want to kind of pay proper attention to your screen if you have a significant lag. Maybe your Wi-Fi is a bit rubbish. Okay, Michelle Visage-Brass got the fastest finger again. Incredible. Okay. Moving on to the next question. It's another multiple choice, so I only need the letters A, B, C, or D. I want to know which of these has not been a theme for a ball challenge. Was it A, hair, B, dogs, C, books, or D, bin bags? Which of these has not been a theme for a ball challenge? Is it A, hair, B, dogs, C, books, or D, bin bags? Let me know. You've got 30 seconds. The ball challenge is one of my favourites, but it's always one I forget about. I think there's some incredible looks that come out of a ball challenge. But which one of these has not been a theme for a ball challenge? Is it A, hair, B, dogs, C, books, or D, bin bags? And your time is up. The correct answer is D, bin bags. That's the only one that hasn't been a theme for a ball look. Hair was very early on. I think it was season 3. Books was season 8. Dogs was season 4. Bin bags has not been a theme. Again, just to remind you all, on the multiple choice questions, I do only need the letters A, B, C, or D. You don't need to type out the whole answer. You'll still get a scoring point if you do, but you won't get the fastest point bonus if you're typing the whole answer out. Of course, the correct answer was D. A lot of correct answers there, but who was the fastest? Is it going to be the same team again who is getting the fastest team bonus? I don't think I've seen a team get so many fastest team bonuses in one of our quizzes before. Correct answer is D. Obviously, you get 10 points for every correct answer, and you get 5-point bonus as well if you are the fastest team. And for that question, the fastest team was 2 Piece and a Biscuit. You've had a few fastest answers as well, so you seem to be doing well. Next question. I want to know, this is an interesting one as well. I want to know how many people get this one. What was the name of the winning band in Season 8's New Wave Queens Challenge? What was the name of the winning band in Season 8's New Wave Queens Challenge? You have 30 seconds. On the name of the band who won it. It was the Season 8, 9 queens got put into teams of 3 and they all had a team name. I want to know who won that challenge. You know what, Trevor? I think I probably agree that the makeover sometimes is the worst, but I just enjoy it a lot. I think maybe the exception might be season 10 with Miss Cracker, because that was obviously amazing. But I think I do tend to agree. Your time is up. The correct answer there was Lev Chicken Wings. That's the correct answer. They won that challenge. Lev Chicken Wings. I will accept the chicken wings as well. Season 12 makeover was good. Maybe I wouldn't agree with you it was amazing, but it was good. And we don't talk about one queen really, but can we talk about Janet the Planet, because she was a great addition for that episode. Can we bring her back for an All Stars, because she was great. So yeah, so we'll accept less chicken wings or just chicken wings. I'm not going to accept chicken kickers, I'm afraid. But any other variation. The fastest team there with a 5-point bonus was, once again, Michelle Visage's breasts. Are you going to be the GG of this quiz? Maybe. Okay, next question. What was the name of Alaska and Lanesha Sparks' beauty pageant doll seen in this picture? You'll get a picture on your screen. It won't appear on the live stream, it'll appear on the screen. I want to know, what was the name of Alaska and Lanesha Sparks' beauty pageant doll seen in this picture? What was her name? I agree, Scarlett. It was hard to tell which one was which, but yes, it was a good one. I do enjoy season 10's makeover challenge. Which other makeover challenges do I enjoy? I don't really know. I enjoyed. No, maybe I take it back. You are right. Makeover challenges aren't always great, but okay, your time is up. Caitlin, just wondering, when you press answer the question, it won't take you to the good luck screen straight away. It's after 30 seconds, so you have time to change your answer if you need to. The correct answer there was Lil Pound Cake. That was the correct answer, Lil Pound Cake. That was the name. A few variations are a little bit too out of the correct answer, so you're not going to get a scoring point if you don't get it. Lil Pound Cake. A few people saying patty cake, which I'm sorry I can't accept, but Lil Pound Cake is the correct answer. If you are struggling to get back in, if you maybe your screen went off or you went away for a second, try and refresh your browser and try and join again, because we have accepted everyone who's tried to rejoin. So do try again. You may need to try a new browser. It depends on how kind of your phone is set up to remember your kind of sessions. But we'll try and help you even if you can't. This is one of the reasons why we also have a random prize as well. So even if you do get kicked out for a few questions, you're still in with a chance of winning, and you can obviously still play along for fun at home. But for this question, the correct answer was Lil Pound Cake. Lots of people getting it right, but there was a few people who guessed a little bit alternatively, which I've not been able to accept. So the fastest team there was Lil Pound Cake. Obviously, Alaska came back in season 2 All Stars with her reveal dressed as Lil Pound Cake. The fastest team there was just Kian, so good work. Do let me know if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. The next question is another multiple choice, so I only need the letters A, B, C, or D. I want to know which of these is not a historical figure seen in the All Stars 2, The Baddest Bitches in Herstory Challenge. Is A, Marie Antoinette, B, Catherine the Great, C, Joan of Arc, or D, Annie Oakley? Which of these is not a historical figure seen in the All Stars 2, The Baddest Bitches in Herstory Challenge? Is it A, Marie Antoinette, B, Catherine the Great, C, Joan of Arc, or D, Annie Oakley? You've got 30 seconds. People are finding it hard. I'm sorry. It is always hard when you're putting on a niche quiz like tonight. You've got lots of people who know absolutely everything. But we do try and put in a few easy questions for other people as well. But like we said, even if you're not getting every question right, you're not coming first. If you come 27th, you'll also win. So let's aim for mediocrity, shall we, tonight? And your time is up there. The correct answer is C, Joan of Arc. She's the only one that was not seen in that challenge. She was one of the planned people who, I think that was meant to be Tatiana's person, if she was going to be still in the series by that episode, but she was not seen in the episode. C, Joan of Arc. Also people getting it right, but who was the fastest? Thank you for the feedback on the speed bonus. I mean, the reason that we do put it in there is maybe to just avoid some people who might be Googling some of the answers. Obviously, if people just know it, they get a bit of a bonus as well. But all of the answers should appear on your screen all at the same times. So even though there's a bit of a lag on the YouTube, I do promise you will see it on your screen at the same time as everyone else. But we also put in, the prize is in for everyone else as well, even if you might not be winning anything, or like I said, if you miss a question, you're still in with a chance of winning something, and hopefully we're here for a bit of entertainment for you. The fastest team there was quiz across the board. Very good. Okay, the next question, I want to know, who was the subject of the roast challenge in All Stars 4? Who was the subject of the roast challenge in All Stars 4? You have 30 seconds. And I think a few people just need my help, so I'm just going to try and help them in between. Who was the subject of the roast challenge in All Stars 4? You have a few seconds left. Who was the subject of the roast challenge in All Stars 4? And your time is Oh, the correct answer was Lady Bunny. It was her funeral, so that was her roast. A few people guessed in, some good guesses, but not correct. Lady Bunny is the correct answer. A few people guessing RuPaul. I think her roast was season 5. Season 5 was RuPaul's roast. Michelle Visage in season 9, but in All Stars 4, it was Lady Bunny's roast. Lady Bunny is the correct answer. So you get 10 points for the correct answer, and you also get a 5-point bonus as well if you were the fastest team. And who was the fastest team this question? The fastest team this question was... Oh, just a second. Oh, lots of answers, lots of answers. The fastest team there was, once again, Michelle Visage's breast. I am very impressed. Okay, a few questions left, and then we'll have a short break. But let's crack on with these before we go on a quick break. Next question. In the first episode of RuPaul's Drag Race UK, queens had to rule the runway in 2 outfits. One inspired by their hometown, and the other inspired by what? In the first episode of RuPaul's Drag Race UK, queens had to rule the runway in 2 outfits. One inspired by their hometown, and the other one inspired by what? If people are struggling to get back in, because maybe they'll let the phone go off or anything like that, do maybe let us know on Facebook. The chat's pretty active, so we might miss you. But we'll try and get you back in. Like we said, if you join back in under a different team name, but you still use unique code, your pointer added up. So don't worry about that. And also, like we said, we put in some other prizes in there as well for in the situation when that happens. So yes, hopefully you can still join us. The correct answer there was the Queen. I'll accept the Queen, but I'll also accept the Queen Elizabeth II or anything like that. It was a Queen. I'm assuming everyone watched RuPaul's Drag Race UK as well. I think on the first episode, Something One had a brilliant hometown outfit, I think. Also, how did people feel about RuPaul's Drag Race UK? Did they enjoy it? Did they think it stood up to the rest of the season? Because I think it was brilliant. So yeah, the correct answer was the Queen. They had to have an outfit from their hometown and an outfit based on the Queen. Queen Liz. Good old Queen Liz. So the fastest team there with the other Queen was, once again, Michelle Visage's breasts. Incredible. Okay, moving on to the next question. It's multiple choice. So I only need letters A, B, C, or D. I want to know which of these shows have not been parodied in a main challenge. Is it A, Downton Abbey, B, Grey's Anatomy, C, How to Get Away with Murder, or D, Westworld? Which of these shows has not been parodied in a main challenge? Is it A, Downton Abbey, B, Grey's Anatomy, C, How to Get Away with Murder, or D, Westworld? I think I'm agreeing with people in the chat as well. Yeah, the lip syncs were significantly poorer, but otherwise, I think the whole series was brilliant. I can't wait for season 2 either. I know it has been postponed at the moment because of Miss Rona, but and as a Yorkshire lad myself, Davina was my winner, but I was very happy with the Vivian as well. She was she also deserved it, so I can't complain too much. And the correct answer there was How to Get Away with Murder. Downton Abbey was parodied on Drag Race UK. Westworld was parodied in season 10. That was Breastworld. And Grey's Anatomy was recently parodied in season 12. So C, How to Get Away with Murder is the correct answer. I think most people did know that one. A few people were guessing D though. but C is the correct answer, how to get away with murder. Again, just another reminder, on the multiple choice questions, you don't have to type in the whole answer. You can just send in A, B, C, or D if you do want to try and get the fastest point bonus. But also, you can you'll still get a scoring point if you type out the answer as well. So C, how to get away with murder. That is the correct answer. Who was the fastest team? The fastest team there was, it was not Michelle Visage's breasts. It was quiz across the board. Very good. Okay, last question in this round before we take a short break. I want to know who won the Oh No She Better Don't music challenge in season 6. I want to know who won the Oh No She Better Don't music challenge in season 6. You have 30 seconds. I agree, Trevor, the Heidi, back for All Stars. Within my group of friends, we do have just an internal Drag Race fantasy league. And when the Meet the Queens came out, I declared Heidi was my favorite, but I didn't put her on a team because I thought she would go home really early. I'm so glad that she stayed for such a long time. But yeah, she was a great queen this season, as they all were, I think. So your time is up there. The correct answer is Adore Delano. So I'll mark everybody very quickly. And then I'll give you an update on the leaderboard. I'll give you a top 3. And then we will have a short break. And then it'll give people a chance who are trying to rejoin. Maybe I'll try and help you, definitely. Because it may just mean that you have some specific issues with your browser, maybe. But I will try and help you in the break. So Adore Delano was the correct answer there. Like I said, you get 10 points for every correct answer. And you get a 5-point bonus if you were the fastest team to answer the question. Lots of people getting it right. Everyone knew Adore won that challenge. Fantasy team invite, sure. Next season, I am thinking of doing an All Stars 5 one, so maybe we'll open that up. Correct answer was Adore Delano. The fastest team. Oh, once again, Michelle Visage with breast. Incredible. Okay, so before we take a short break, I'm going to give you a quick update on I'll give you a top 5. So, they're very interesting. So, in 5th place, we have 2 Piece and a Biscuit. In 4th place, we have Plastique Bag. In 3rd place, we have Just Kian. I've been told that is how you pronounce his name. In 2nd place, we have Candy Coma. And in 1st place, I don't know how many of us are surprised, but it is Michelle Visage's breasts. So before we start the next round, we'll have a very short break, just so everyone can grab another drink, give your finger the rest if you're struggling to type in all of the answers very quickly. And while we try and help as many people as we can to rejoin. So we will start again at about 20:55. So give yourself a 10-minute break. Please don't let your screen go blank if you are using your phone. We do always recommend use your browser because it's a little bit easier. But if you are using your phone, don't let your screen go blank, please, because then we might have issues having you back in again. If you are having any issues, do let us know on Facebook if you're having any issues. But I will be here to entertain you. 2 questions wrong, and you're not on the top 5. You're the season leadership drag. What is your team name? Maybe I'll give you a bit of a hint as to where you are. What is everyone? Is it some people on a drink tonight? It's a Friday. Scarlet Envy. Yes, so the full leaderboard, what we'll do is, at the end of the whole quiz, we'll still give you the top 5, and we will let you know if you are the number 27. And tomorrow we will post a full leaderboard or at QuizWhip.co.uk with a link on there as well. So what I do recommend is, if you do want to know where you land in the leaderboard, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Our handle is QuizWhipHQ, and we will be posting that tomorrow, so you can see exactly where you land. I know there's a few people who are having some maybe issues with joining, which is exactly why we have the whole kind of random leaderboard prize and the whole random draw. If you bought a ticket, you're in with a random draw of winning the prize as well, because it is hard to kind of fix the platform for every single browser and every single phone, but we do try our best. And like I said, I'm here on my own tonight. Usually we do have a team who helps us out with the tech support and stuff, but I'm on my own tonight, so do please be nice. Well, thank you, Trevor. Thank you. So we have let everyone back in who have tried to rejoin. If you've not been accepted and you're having some issues, do let us know on Facebook, because that's the best way we can kind of give you a bit more of a one-to-one support, rather than me kind of telling you what to do on the live stream here when I'm trying to be a good host as well. I'm going to change my leaderboard. I think I'll be on the main stage this time. So while we wait for everyone to come back, I think what I do want to know from everybody is, what is your favorite lip sync of all time? Because we're about to go into the lip syncs and performances round. Well, thank you as well, Scarlett. Thank you very much. So yeah, what's your favorite lip sync of all time? I think that's the question I always ask everybody when I know that they like Drag Race. Our handles are QuizWhipHQ. That's on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So if you want another full leaderboard, we'll be posting that on our social platforms tomorrow. Brooklyn versus Evie is a good one, but Tati and Alassa, few too many gins, is my ultimate favorite, I think. Pound the Alarm is another brilliant one. So if you're wondering how long you have for the break, we're coming back at 20:55, so about 7 minutes. We did a 10-minute break. Yeah, a lot of people saying Evie and Brooke, so it's definitely a good one. What is your favorite lip sync that maybe not a lot of people talk about and you think it just deserves a bit more praise? I think, Whip My Hair is another brilliant one. Too many. I think I agree. Trinity K. Bonet. Trinity K. Bonet and April Carry On, I think, is probably one of my favorites as well. I mentioned earlier as well, I do like Raja and Carmen Carrera's song as well. Also, what I will say is, in the chat, if you are talking about favorite lip syncs, might be worth not telling people the song, because the next round, how it's going to work is, I'm going to give you a picture of a lip sync and I want to know what song it's from. So you might not want to spoil it for people, because there might be some in the chat that you're talking about that might be in the next round. Kind of attracted to Crystal, very interesting. Do you like a mullet? I think maybe not the lip sync as a whole, but Jada Essence Hall lip syncing to Prince against Heidi questioned my sexuality a lot, because very seductive and very sexy. Maybe I have a weird crush on Jada Essence Hall, but only in drag form. I don't know what that means, but but yeah, I think Jada is a brilliant lip sync of this season. Very interested to see how we see the lip sync for the crown this year. Raja versus Cameron lives rent free in my head 24/7. I agree completely. Oh, we don't talk about Rock and Sakura, do we? It's too Too traumatic, I think. You fancy Jada as a girl and you're straight. That's fine. I think that's fine. 20 points on neck the rest of your gym. I mean, who's giving the points out? I think, like I said, if you enjoyed tonight, I do also want to say there's a lot of teams playing tonight, so there is some elements of the quiz tonight which probably just take a bit longer than our usual quizzes because there's so many people playing. But we do have our weekly charity raising quiz every Wednesday. We have our themed quiz every Friday, which next week is Disney and Pixar. We do have a free quiz every Sunday. So this week, this Sunday, our free quiz is Movies of the Decades. There's still some prizes up for grabs as well. So if you're not doing anything, do buy a ticket to that. That's on our Eventbrite page as well. And I think if you come to a few, you'll come to learn that maybe around 4 or 5, a few gins in, who knows what will happen. I think I have the crush on Jackie as well. Definitely. If you are having any issues with joining the platform, maybe you went for a drink and your phone went off, let us know, but maybe let us know on Facebook where we can give you more one-to-one support. I think there's a few people who maybe that's happened to. But hopefully when we go into the next round, it'll all catch up with you. Johnny's hot too. I completely agree. They're all all of them. Any LGBTQ in the house? Probably. I would say RuPaul's Drag Race is a big LGBTQ show. But also, if you, I know there was a lot of heat on the recent makeover challenge about whether having a bunch of straight girls join the makeover challenge, whether it was okay or not. I think that's fine. I think everyone is welcome. But I am assuming that most of us here is in the LGBTQ family. But so in about 2 minutes, we will start the next round. So this is the last orders for your drinks and everything. And then we will go into lip syncs and performances. I've kept the last 2 rounds. I think they're my favorites to the end. So how lip syncs and performances round is going to work. The first half, I'm going to give you a screenshot of a lip sync performance, and I want to know what song the lip sync is to. And again, the picture will appear on your phone, not on the live stream here. So if you are playing for fun, unfortunately, you can't play this round. But if you bought a ticket and you got it on the quiz portal, it'll be on your phone. And the last half of that round is just questions about lip syncs as well. And then Snatch Game, how that works is I want to give you a celebrity, and I will want to know which queen was that celebrity in Snatch Game. So they should be quick and easy rounds. We are due to finish the quiz at 9:30. So it should be quick and easy. And then, of course, I will give you all a rundown of the top 5 in the leaderboard, plus number 27 to see who that is. But the random email prize draw will be done tomorrow as well. So that won't be on tonight. That'll be done tomorrow. But I'll say if you are the email, we will let you know. Can you tell us top 10? Maybe if I'm feeling generous. We'll see how much time we have at the end. If we're running a bit late, maybe we'll just be top 5. But if we have a bit more time, maybe I'll give you top 10. See how generous I am. And of course, QuizWhip is a new thing that we have set up. So any feedback is welcome. Obviously, the types of quizzes that we do try and vary as much as possible. So if you have any requests for like themed quizzes, do let us know. Our Facebook messenger is always open, so you can always let us know, and we always take the feedback. But we are going to try and have it as varied as possible while we're in lockdown and while everyone can't go to pub quizzes. We're one of the pub quiz people who are trying to give you entertainment on a Friday night. So I think we're going to start. It's 20:55. So we're going to start with the next round, lip syncs and performances, which is why I'm on the main stage here. All right, so like I said, the first half of this round, how it's going to work is I'm going to give you a screenshot of a lip sync, and I want to know what song it's being performed to. So I don't need to know the artist. If you just put the artist, I'm sorry, you won't get a scoring point. I need to know the title of the song. And then the second half is going to just be questions about lip syncs. So I think we're going to make a start with the next question. Is everyone ready? Let me know in the YouTube chat so I can go ahead. Some of these are some of my favorite lip syncs. Some of them are just well-known lip syncs. Some of them are a bit more obscure. So we'll see how many people know that as well. But are you ready? I'm not going to start until people said you're ready. People are ready. All right, so the first question, you're going to get a picture on your platform, the quiz platform. It's not going to be here. It's going to be on your platform. Good luck and don't fuck it up. You're right, Meg. So, what song is being performed in this still by Alyssa Edwards and Tatiana? What song is being performed in this still by Alyssa Edwards and Tatiana? You have 30 seconds, as usual. What song is being performed here? I think we mentioned it a little bit in the break, but it is my favorite lip sync of all time, and probably a lot of other people's. You have 10 seconds left. What song has been performed in this still by Alyssa Edwards and Tatiana? Go, go, go. And your time is up. The correct answer is, of course, Shut Up and Drive. Shut Up and Drive. Brilliant lip sync. I don't think anybody has ever beaten it since. But that's just my opinion, and you might have a different one, and that's okay. But Shut Up and Drive is the correct answer. Lots of people are getting it right, but who was the fastest team this round? Shut Up and Drive. Lots of people getting it right. But who was the correct, who was the fastest, shall I say? Who was the fastest? Shut Up and Drive. I mean, I can't get over it. It lives in my head 24/7. Shut Up and Drive. The fastest team there was Michelle Visage's breasts again. Is it any surprise to anybody? So moving on to the next question. Again, you will get another image. I want to know what song is being performed in this still by Valentina. What song is being performed in this still by Valentina? You have 30 seconds. Oh, I think a few people have lost connection during the break. This is why maybe we should have kept it. Can I get your phone awake? So do try and hard refresh and try again, and then you will join. We also recommend trying in a new browser as well. So your time is up there. The correct answer is Into You by Ariana Grande. We would do just accept Into You. A few people guessing other Ariana songs, but Into You is the correct answer. A few people guessing Greedy. We don't talk about that either, but Into You is the correct answer. If you are struggling to get back in again, do hard refresh. Go to play.quizwhip.co.uk/new and that should hopefully completely refresh your whole session. It may be whatever browser you're using is trying to remember your old browser and your old session. So do try and completely refresh. This is lip sync. We need to see your lips. Yeah. But that is not lip sync that we're talking about right now. So the fastest team there with a 5-point bonus is, where is it? Who is it? Who was it? Oh, it's Michelle besides the breast once again. Of course it is. So, next question. Of course, you will get another picture on your screen. I want to know what song is being performed in this still by the Vixen and Monique Hart. What song is being performed in this still by the Vixen and Monique Hart? You have 30 seconds. And hopefully we'll try and get as many people back in as possible that might have had some issues during the break. And we will try and help you. But this is also why we have our other prizes as well. Do completely refresh, hard fresh, close your browser, start it back up again. So your timing's up there. The correct answer is Cut to the Feeling by Carly Rae Jepsen. Cut to the Feeling by Carly Rae Jepsen. I think I might have caught a few people out there. There's some very random guesses, but you know, a guess is a guess. Cut to the Feeling is the correct answer. Cut to the Feeling is the correct answer. Yes, a few people guessing very strange ones, but Cut to the Feeling is the correct answer. Who was the fastest? Oh, I think it might be the same team again. Let's see if it is. A few people guessing Demi Lovato. That's not quite right. And also, it's an artist. We do need the song title. It was Michelle besides the breasts, winning the fast point bonus again. But on to the next one. We have 3 more pictures before we go into some questions about lip syncs. So the next question is, you get a picture again. I want to know what song is being performed in this still by Detox. What song is being performed in this still by Detox? We have accepted everyone who has tried to join again. It may be that your laptop is remembering your last session and you're having some issues. So do close your browser, open it up again, and try and join again. But we will try. Well, I'm here. I'm trying to help you get back in. And your time is up. The correct answer there is Take Me Home by Cher. I think that was one of the harder ones. Take Me Home by Cher is the correct answer. Take Me Home. Yes, not a lot of people got that question this time. Take Me Home is the correct answer. I know a lot of people are just writing in, they're sending answers, which is, I give up, it's too hard. But stay with us. You're still in with a chance of winning. You might come 27th, and you might win our email draw as well. Take Me Home is the correct answer. But who was the fastest? I think it was a new fastest team. The fastest team was the Heathers. The Heathers were the fastest team that round. Okay, moving on. The next question. It's another picture. I want to know what song has been performed in this still by Katya and Kennedy Davenport. What song has been performed in this still by Katya and Kennedy Davenport? What song has been performed by Kennedy Davenport and Katya? It's a great one, but what is the name of the song? Your time is up. The correct answer is Raw by Katy Perry. Raw by Katy Perry is the correct answer. Raw is the correct answer. But who was the fastest team? Is it going to be the same team again? Let's have a look. Matthew, you're doing horribly. That's sad to hear, but you're still in the chance of winning something. So hold out there. Don't you worry. Rory is the correct answer. Who was the fastest team? Let's have a look. The fastest team there was... the fastest team was not Michelle Visage Breast this time. It was Candy Coma. Very, very, very good job. So, this is your last lip sync picture. What song has been performed in this still by Naomi Smalls? What song has been performed in this still by Naomi Smalls? You got 30 seconds. Also, this is in one of my top 10. What song has been performed in this still by Naomi Smalls? It does look like Michelle Visage of Breasts and not getting any of the recent fast point bonuses. Maybe they're not very good at lip syncs. So this is your chance to swoop in. Another partner, if you are struggling getting back in, like after the break, if you can clear your cache, that will probably help. But what song has been performed in this still by Naomi Smalls? Your time is up. The correct answer is Come Rain or Come Shine by Judy Garland. Come Rain or Come Shine. Oh, not many people have got this one. Come Rain or Come Shine. It is one of my, it's in my top 10, I think. Few people, I'm sorry, I cannot accept Rain on My Parade. That is a different song. A few people are guessing Adrenaline, which is one of Naomi's best as well, but that's not this lip sync. This lip sync is Come Rain or Come Shine by Judy Garland. I did need a song, I'm afraid. I think I've thrown a few people, but the fastest team there was, it wasn't Michelle Visage's Breasts. I agree, Trevor. Even though I hate her because she's Rock Manila, it's a great. I mean, I don't hate her. It was great TV, but it was a great lip sync. So the rest of this round are just questions about lip syncs and performances. So no pictures. The next question is: the Frock Destroyers won the girl group challenge in Drag Race UK, but what was the name of the other team's girl group? The Frock Destroyers won the girl group challenge in Drag Race UK, but what was the name of the other team's girl group? You have 30 seconds. The Frock Destroyers won the girl group challenge in Drag Race UK, but what was the name of the other team's girl group? I do think this episode is the highlight of Drag Race UK. Somebody's clearly cheating. Why do you think they're cheating? And they're getting the fastest bonus as well, so surely there's no cheating involved there. The Frog Destroyers won the girl group challenge in Drag Race UK, but what was the name of the other team's girl group? And your time is up. The correct answer is Filth Harmony. Filth Harmony is the correct answer. Some people have got it. I do have to admit, I don't know if I was asked this question, whether I would know. You're correct, Elliot. Don't get bitter. Just get better. I like it. A little bit of trash talk in the chat. Maybe in another quiz, it would look unsportsmanlike, but in the Drag Race quiz, maybe it's accepted. I don't know. Filth Harmony is the correct answer. A good few people have got this one right, but who was the fastest? Was it the same team again? I don't know. The team with the fastest point bonus was Michelle Visage's Breasts again. Oh my word. Okay, the next question is, what song was used in the very first lip sync of your life in season 1? What song was used in the very first lip sync for your life In season 1, you have 30 seconds. The semiconductor question, I don't quite know what you mean there. If you have been logged out and you're having some issues, we'll try and help you on Facebook. That's your best way for us to help you. But do completely hard refresh, clear your cache, maybe even try a new browser and try and rejoin. It may be that you just let your screen go off for a second and your browser just messed up a little bit, but we'll try and get you back in for sure. You may still be with a chance of coming 27th place or winning our random email draw as well. So your time is up. The correct answer there is Supermodel. That is the correct answer. Supermodel was the very first lip sync for your life song. Few people guessing Cover Girl, which is a very good guess, but it's not quite right. Supermodel is the correct answer. Team Miss Cracker says, don't know, but Pork Chop went home. That's the... I mean, it's true, but you don't get a scoring point, I'm afraid. Supermodel is the correct answer. Supermodel. A lot of people complain that these questions are hard. We are very sorry that you're finding them difficult. But again, that's why we put the other prizes in there. So everyone is in with a chance of winning something. And hopefully we're here to entertain you and give you a good quiz. Because what's a good quiz if it's not a little bit hard? So the fastest team there was... It was again Michelle Visage's breasts. Very, very impressed. So moving on to the next question. Who was the first queen to remove their wig or have their wig fall off in a lip sync? Who was the first queen to remove their wig or have their wig fall off in a lip sync? You got 30 seconds, go. Who was the first queen to remove their wig or have their wig fall off in a lip sync? Who was it? I just need the name. I don't need the song. I just need the name. 15 seconds left. Who was the first queen to remove their wig or have their wig fall off in a lip sync? A few seconds left. You're going to revise for the next one. Well, time is up. Maybe Michelle Visage's breath is actually just Ru. Maybe RuPaul's just playing along. I mean, let's not pretend that RuPaul knows what goes on in this show. He can't remember the queen's names. The correct answer there was Chanel. Chanel is the first one to have a wig fall off. In the the name of the thing. I can't remember right now. I did have it in front of me, but she was the first one, and her wig fell off. Chanel is the correct answer. Who was the fastest team? Let's have a look. Don't think a lot of people got this one right. I think this is one of the harder ones. A lot of people guessing Shangela, but that's not correct. The correct answer is Chanel. People are arguing in the chat there was a headpiece. But it was the first one to fall off. But Chanel was the correct answer that we were looking for. The fastest team there was just Kian. Another one that's got a few fastest teams in there. So the last question in this round is another multiple choice. So I only need the letters A, B, C, or D. And we want to know, which of these songs is the only one to have been used for a lip sync only once? So 3 of these songs have been used more than once for a lip sync. I want to know which one has only been used once. Is it A, Stronger by Britney Spears, B, Nasty by Janet Jackson, C, Would I Lie to You by the Eurythmics, or D, California Girls by Katy Perry? You have 30 seconds. A, B, C, or D. Which of these songs is the only one to have been used for a lip sync only once? Is it A, Stronger by Britney Spears, B, Nasty by Janet Jackson, C, Would I Lie to You by the Eurythmics, or D, California Girls by Katy Perry? Which of these songs are the only one to have been used for a lip sync only once? And again, It might be a little bit of a hint, but I did clarify at the beginning that we are taking questions that relate to Drag Race UK, and All Stars. I think I'll give you a little bit of a hint. And the time is up there, but the correct answer is D, California Girls by Katy Perry. Would I Lie to You by the Eurythmics was used in both the UK series and season 1. Stronger was used a few times, and Nasty was used in Lip Sync for Your Crown, but also in another series as well. So D is the correct answer. Let's see where people fall. California Girls has been used in the very most recent episode. So D is the correct answer. D, California Girls. Who was the fastest team there? The fastest team to get a 5-point bonus is Just Kian. Oh, is Just Kian going to swoop in there? Okay, so that was lip syncs and performances. We are now on the final round. We have 50 minutes left before the quiz is over. And this round is Snatch Game. So how Snatch Game round works is I'm going to give you a celebrity, and I want to know which queen played that celebrity in Snatch Game. There are a few where multiple queens have played them, but we have clarified who played them first. So let's see how people do in the Snatch Game round, and then we'll have an overview of the scoreboard, and I'll let you know who won the prizes, and I'll sign off for the night. So, question number 1 in the final round in Snatch Game. First question. In Snatch Game, who played Adele? In Snatch Game, who played Adele? That's who I want to know. So, on the most part, some of the celebrities are celebrities that have only been played once, but if they have been played more than once, we will clarify that we want to know who played them first. But also, we will let you know when that happens. In Snatch Game, who played Adele? That's who we want to know. In Snatch Game, who played Adele? My Ginny is almost out. Next question, I'm going to re-pour. In Snatch Game, who played Adele? Your time is up. The correct answer there is, of course, Ginger Minj. Ginger Minj played Adele. A few people guessed the Vivian, who of course played Donald Trump, who Michelle Visage did call the best Snatch Game of all time. I don't know if I agree. It was good, but I don't know if I agree with the best Snatch Game of all time. But Ginger Minj was the one to play Adele. Lots of people getting this one right. So lots of points that people are earning in this question. Ginger Minj, lots of people knowing that she played Adele. But also, who's the fastest? And they're the one to get a 5-point bonus. We will see if it's one of the same people to get a 5-point bonus. Ginger Minj is the correct answer. But I think it was the same team. Again, to get the fastest, it was Michelle Visage's breasts. Wow. Okay, next question. In Snatch Game, who played Margaret Thatcher? In Snatch Game, who played Margaret Thatcher? 30 seconds. Go, go, go. Do I have another? I do have another one, but it's not really a fun one. It's just I'm being interviewed. In Snatch Game, who played Margaret Thatcher? Actually, in the last one, I'm going to bring out maybe Trixie. But I do need my glasses. In Snatch Game, who played Margaret Thatcher? A few seconds left. In Snatch Game, who played Margaret Thatcher? Your time is up. The correct answer is Bag of Chips, of course. Bag of Chips played Margaret Thatcher. Good old Bagger. Do we also all agree that the UK Snatch Game was very good? I think a lot of the US Snatch Game recently have gone a bit downhill, but the UK one was very good. Bag of Chips was, of course, the one to play Margaret Thatcher. Davina tried, but she didn't. Oh, Margaret went away when I took a drink. My identity has been seen. Bag of Chips. Oh, lots of people. Oh, a few people getting Ben de la Creme, which is not correct. She did not play Margaret Thatcher. She played Maggie Smith, which is maybe what you were thinking. But Bagger was the correct answer. But who was the fastest? Let's see. We're going to see in just a second. The fastest team was... Oh, once again, it was Michelle Visage's breast. I am very, very impressed. Who would have thought? Okay, next one in Snatch Game. Who was the first? So this is one where multiple people have played them, but we want to know who was first. Who was the first to play RuPaul? In Snatch Game, who was the first to play RuPaul? You have 30 seconds. Who was the first to play RuPaul? Who was the first to play RuPaul? I do like this Trixie Mattel Snapchat filter, but I like a bit of a background, so... Also, when I was looking at Drag Queen, like Snapchat filters, I found this one, which is obviously not any of Drag Race UK, but how brilliant is this? I don't know who it is, but I wish I knew. So, in Snatch Game, who's the first to play RuPaul? Your time is up. The correct answer is Jessica Wilde. Jessica Wilde was the correct answer there. She was the first one to play RuPaul back in the first ever Snatch Game, I believe. So, obviously, a few people are trying to guess Trixie. She did play RuPaul, but she was not the first one. Jessica Wilde. When is she going to come back? Who doesn't love Jessica Wilde? So obviously 10 points if you get the correct answer, but a 5-point bonus if you're the fastest one. And was it the same team again? It might have been. I think, I don't even know who Michelle Visage's breast is, but you are amazing. I want to know because you have again won the 5-point bonus of the fastest team. Okay, next question. In Snatch Game, who played Marilyn Monroe? In Snatch Game, who played Marilyn Monroe? You've got 30 seconds. Hopefully we will be finished for past. Might over in a little bit, but I think we will get all the questions done by past. Michelle Visage's breast at the Bob the Drag Queen of the quiz. Maybe. I think Michelle Visage's breast are the Gigi Good of this quiz. Storming it. And okay, you have a few more seconds while I pour my fever tree. Oh, Ellie, you're right. She is. Michelle Visage's breast is the Ben de la Creme of this season. All right, your time is up. The correct answer is Ivy Winters. Ivy Winters is the correct answer. A few people are very bitter that Michelle Visage's breasts are just getting the fastest answer every time, but this is a reason we have multiple of other prizes up for grabs as well, because we know that everyone has the fastest internet connection and everything like that. So everyone is still in with a chance of having a good night and winning the prizes. But the correct answer is Ivy Winters. Lots of people get it right, but who was the fastest? Let's see. Ivy Winters. I tried. I can't really do it too well. But, oh, was it the same team again who got the fastest answer? Let's see. Maybe. And it was again Michelle Visage-Bress, who was the same team, who got it fastest. Wow, this are we actually playing with RuPaul himself? Okay, next question. In Snatch Game, who played Barbara Streisand? Who played Barbara Streisand? Who played Barbara Streisand? Who played Barbara Streisand? And your time is up. The correct answer is Manila Luzon. All Stars 4. I mean, I'm not playing favorites or anything, but I think people might know who has come first place. But who has come 27th place? I think that's all who we are wanting to know at the moment. Who has won a random prize. But also, you may swoop in. There's a good few questions left. You never know. I've watched Eurovision enough times to know at the last minute someone can swoop in and win. It was Manila Luzon who played Barbara Streisand in the last All-Star season. Okay, so we're going to storm through the last few questions because we are overrunning just slightly. So we're going to storm through the last questions. The next question is who played Whoopi Goldberg? There's only about 3 questions left, maybe 4 questions. In Snatch Game, who played Whoopi Goldberg? Let me know. This is recently as well. Who played Whoopi Goldberg? Okay, and your time is up. The correct answer is Evie Oddly. Evie Oddly was the correct answer there. A few people guessing 4G4, or no, it was Evie Oddly. Also, again, a few people are guessing or typing different names, but spelling doesn't matter as long as they can understand who it was. Evie Oddly is the correct answer, though. Okay, we're going to try and storm through the last few questions so we finish, maybe not on time, but only a few minutes over time. But Eve Jolie was the correct answer. Who was the fastest? Was it the same again? Let's have a look. But again, we're here for a good time. We have a multitude of prizes out. Anyways, even if you aren't coming like first place every time. But this question, just Kian with the fastest team there. Okay, next question. In Snatch Game, who was the first to play Tina Turner? Who was the first to play Tina Turner? I think there are 2 people who have played Tina Turner, but we want to know who were the first to play Tina Turner. Spelling doesn't matter as long as we can understand who it is. Jen, I wish I could tell you who was the second answer, but just the platform that's been built, I can't quite tell you who was the second. In Snatch Game, who was the first to play Tina Turner? We're going to storm through these last ones as quickly as possible, and then we can give you the leaderboard. There's only a few questions left, And now we are overrunning just a little bit. It looks like a few people have maybe let their browser go off, maybe. I don't know. But that's why we have a few prizes up for grabs anyway. But in Snatch Game, Tina Turner was played by Shangela first. She was the first one to play Tina Turner. Obviously, Widow and Do was most recently playing Tina Turner. But Shangela was the first one to do so. Back in good old season 3, I think. It was Shangela. Let's see how many people got that one right. Okay, so who was the fastest? Lasting longer than expecting is really a bad thing. I mean, that's okay. No comment from me, but I appreciate the poll. Shangela was the correct answer. Only a few questions left, and then we will understand who came 27th place and who came number 1, and who won some prizes tonight. So, moving on to the next question. We want to know, in Snatch Game, who played Michelle Visage? Who played Michelle Visage? Who played Michelle Visage? I think another great Snatch Game winner there, dare I say it. Who played Michelle Visage? It was a hard one to say with a lisp. Who played Michelle Visage? And your time is up there. It was Sharon Needles, and didn't she do a great job? Yes, she did. Sharon Needles played Michelle Visage. People were guessing Michelle Visage as herself. No, Sharon Needles in the Snatch Game played Michelle Visage. Oh, it's a hard one to say after a list and after a few gins, but Sharon Needles played Michelle Visage in Snatch Game. A few people guessing Ben de la Creme, but she did not play Michelle Visage in Snatch Game. I am fairly certain of that. Maybe it's a coincidence that a few people are guessing her, but no, it was Sharon Needles. Very quickly go down and mark everyone correct. And who was the fastest team? Was it the same one again? Let's have a look. Maybe not. Let's have a look. The fastest team there was. It was Michelle Visage's breast. All right, moving on. 2 questions left in the whole quiz. So we'll speed this up as much as possible. Next question. In Snatch Game, who played Big Ange? In Snatch Game, who played Big Ange? That's what I want to know. Who played Big Ange? Who played Big Ange? And your time is up. The correct answer there is Pearl. This is maybe not one of the highlights of Snatch Game in Snatch Game history, but definitely a good one. You know, it's not a... We do want to chuck in some potential ones that might throw you, but Pearl is the one who played Big Ange. So after this, there's only one question left, and then we will tell you who won the whole quiz and who come 27th. And tomorrow we'll also announce who won the random drag draw prize as well. But you will be told by email as well. So hopefully you've all used the same email as the email that you use, because that's how you're going to be told and how the vouchers are going to be sent. But in the meantime, Pearl is the correct answer. And I think season 7 is the season with the hottest, like, out of drag men, I think. I mean, Pearl is one of the best. Put Chuck Miss Fame in there. I did Big Crush and Trixie as a man as well. Okay, so the last question in the whole quiz. Last question. In Snatch Game, I want to know who played Melania Trump. In Snatch Game, who played Melania Trump? Ellie, you're right. Sasha Bell is very attractive now. In Snatch Game, who played Melania Trump? Who played Melania Trump? And then we are done with the quiz, and I will let you know where people fell in the leaderboard. And then, okay, so your time is up. So, the correct answer there was Aquaria, however you pronounce that. She played Melania Trump. I know a few people are a little bit frustrated that they got kicked out for a few questions. I definitely understand. It's a shame that did happen, but that is definitely why we have a bunch of prizes anyway. Even if you might not come first place, there are still a bunch of prizes anyway. So if you come 27th place, you also win a prize. And everyone who bought a ticket is up for the random prize as well. So Aquaria is the correct answer in that round. Again, a lot of people maybe not spelling it right, but that's okay. You still get scoring point. So as we move on, that was the last question. So as we move on to the leaderboard, let's have a look to see where everyone fell. Like I said, we're going to announce the top teams, but if you weren't in the top teams and you still want to know where you stood, we will publish the full leaderboard tomorrow on our social media pages. So you can see exactly where you stood. So we have the leaderboard, and I'm very excited to say where everyone stood. So one second. I'm just quickly looking at who from 27th place. Okay, so I have them at 27th place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give everyone a top 10 because people have asked for it. We're running a little bit late, but hopefully we won't be too much longer giving you a top 10. And then I'll give you a 27th place. And everyone is in with a chance of winning the random draw prize as well. That will be announced properly on social tomorrow, but if you are the winner, we'll let you know on email. So I wish I had like another. All right, I'll bring in this one just for a bit of variety. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So in 10th place we have Arnacia and the Del Rios with 380 points. In 9th place we have quiz across the board. And then we have the Moonies with 390 plates, but in joint 9th place, joint 8th place with Rubeto, but also in joint place again with Trivia Cabernet. So 3 joint places there. And then we have Bag of Cheese and Onion Crisps. I like that one. And then in joint place after that, we have Sammy and Summy and Filippo Palomo Chad. Then we have Two Piece and a Biscuit. And then with 435 points, we have the Heathers. That's our 5th place. In 4th place, we have Plastique Bag with 480 points. So now we have a top 3. In 3rd place, we have, with 490 points, Candy Coma. In 2nd place, with 510 points, we have Just Kian. And then in 1st place, I don't know how many of us are surprised, but with 625 points, we do have Michelle Visage's Breasts. What a great team. I don't think any of us can really argue too much about that team. They got a lot of fast point bonuses. They were definitely on it. But, okay, so Michelle Visage's Breasts, we will be in touch with you to sort out your prize. But in 27th place, which was our random leaderboard position, we have Quarant Queens with 210 points. And if you are that team, we'll be in touch with you as well to sort out your prize. So congratulations to everybody. We will be putting the full leaderboard tomorrow on our social media prize. Thank you for sticking around because I am on my own tonight. We do usually have a bit of a team, but it is just me tonight. So hopefully I could try and help any kind of technical issues. I know a few people did have issues, but hopefully we try to solve them as best we can. So yeah, thank you for joining. If you did enjoy tonight, do definitely join us for one of our other quizzes. In our other quizzes, we don't have as many teams as we do tonight. This is definitely the quiz with the most teams that we've ever played with. So maybe some of the questions did take a little bit longer to mark, but do join us for one of our other quizzes. So yeah, thank you for joining us. I hope you have a good long weekend. And I look forward to hearing your thoughts about the winner in a few weeks' time as well. So yes, thank you very much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I was here to entertain you on a Friday night. And hopefully we'll see you again. So yes, thank you very much and have a good weekend.